I want to actually invite my absolute right-hand shoulder, my beautiful daughter, Mariah Giselle. She actually deserves a place right next to me right now. She has been working with me, encouraging me, packing, just everything you could possibly think of. She's been there for me. And in fact, she is the reason why Pure Shave Scrub got started. So I want to give you a little bit of a background story as to how the whole idea came about. So one day, Mariah and I were watching my favorite show of all time called Shark Tank. Does everybody know Shark Tank?
Yes.
So Shark Tank is a show where entrepreneurs have great products, go on there, they pitch their idea, and if the investor likes the product, they'll invest in their company in exchange for ownership equity. And so during a commercial break, Mariah says, "Mommy, when you were a little girl, what did you want to be when you grew up?" And I said, "An entrepreneur." I answered very quickly. And then she said, "Well, what else?" And I said, "That's it, nothing else." And she said, "Well, it's just that sometimes I want to be a dancer, sometimes I want to be a doctor, sometimes I want to be a painter, sometimes I want to be a veterinarian. What else did you consider as a job career?" And I said, "Nothing else, that's all I ever wanted to do." So she stopped for a second, she looked at me, really puzzled, and she kind of had a disappointing tone in her voice, in all honesty. And she said, "Well, if that's all you ever wanted to do in your life, then why didn't you do it?" And at that moment right there, I realized, why didn't I do it, you know? And it felt horrible for a second, but I'm so happy. I'm so happy that that conversation happened, because I looked at her and I wanted to give her every excuse. I wanted to say, "Well, you know, Mariah, I was 22 years old when I got married. I started, I got mortgage payments and bill payments and the babies came." But I thought, if I tell her that, she's going to think that it's okay to give up on your dream just because, beautiful life issues happen, And I don't regret any of it. But the point is that I looked at her, I said, "I'm not going to do that." And I said, "You know what, Mariah? I haven't done it yet, but I promise you, I will do it." And I said, "I don't know." And I said, "I don't know what I'm going to do. I have no idea, but I know that I'm going to create something. And you know what? That show that we're watching right now, I'm going to create a product, and I'm going to take it to Shark Tank, and I'm going to get a deal." And she looked at me, she's like, "Really, Mommy, really?" And I said, "Yes." And her first question was, "Can I please go on the show with you and pass on samples to all the sharks?" And I said, "Of course, of course." So that whole night, I couldn't stop thinking about it. I said, "I'm going to do something. I don't know what it is." So I started working backwards, and I started just researching how to create a website, how to get products for websites, how to track traffic to the website, everything I could possibly think of. And when that was going on, a friend of mine gave me a coffee scrub. And I was so excited to try the coffee scrub. My instructions were to apply the coffee scrub at the very end of my shower. And I didn't listen. I was so excited to try it, so I just put it on right away. And when I started shaving my legs, because that's usually what you do, right, in the shower, I realized that my legs weren't feeling irritated at all. And I usually always have really bad irritation every single time I shave. And so right away, it hit me what I had done differently. And I said, "Oh my God, this is a great shaving product." And because I was on the search for creating a product, I literally shut the water off. I jumped out of the shower, one hairy leg, one silky smooth leg. I ran to my phone soaking wet, and I was just Googling the term shaving with body scrubs, coffee scrubs for shaving, and there was nothing else out there like that. And I just knew right there and then that this was the product that I was going to create, that I had promised my daughter. And so with her here standing next to me, I want to now formally launch my product, Pure Shave Scrub. So thank you.